As the crowd continues to file in, we get set to bring you another exciting game. Glad you could be with us. Tonight's game promises to be a good one. Both teams extremely well prepared as the Rams square off against the Raiders. The teams have taken the field and lined up for the kickoff, and they're ready to get this one started. Number 2 is just about ready to kick this one away. It's on its way. From the 6. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time. They line up in the I formation. Into the air on first down. Pressure coming with the throw. Complete to the fullback. Number 25 is there on the stop at the 29.
This defense will stop him for sure.
2nd and 6. The Raiders come out in a 4-3. With a counterplay. Boy, got very good penetration there. Came with a blitz and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Yeah, and that's why you send all those guys to plug up the hole. At that time, there were no holes at all.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. They're blitzing, throwing. This pass is incomplete. Not one of his better throws, missing long. Number 23 sets up to run back the punt. From the 24-yard line. Number 23 with some good yardage on that return back to the 37-yard line. They'll go from the I formation. A little misdirection.
What a play here. When you anticipate the snap count perfectly, this is what will happen. I mean, he was into the backfield on top of the quarterback before he could even get the handoff.
Cowboy, 72.
Hands it off. Number 24 comes up to make the play at the 43. Jacob in the backfield. They give it to the halfback. Fakes the handoff. Throws on the move. And he slips out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
It's the toss to the right. He shakes the defender. Number 51 makes the tackle at the 34. Just a fabulous run there, John.
He basically said, get out of my way. I got to get a first down here.
All on the 34-yard line. The Rams come out in a dime package. Pass play here on first down. On the move. Right on target to the wide receiver. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 27. Number 11 didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
The Rams with a 4-man front. Aimed it off to the back. Breaks free. Number 24 records the tackle at the 25.
Set. Yellow, 16.
Hand off to the tailback. Robinson makes the tackle at the 25-yard line. Not a really good effort, and they falter in trying to pick up short yardage. 4th and maybe 1. We expected to see the kicker here, but it appears they're going to go for it. They give it to the halfback. Lloyd is there on the stop. Now I've got the question going for it so early in the game. John, what do you think?
I don't know. I wouldn't do it. That's why you have special teams and defenses, so you don't have to worry about giving the ball right back on 4th down.
The Rams line up in the bunch formation. Here comes the blitz. Throwing. Almost picked off. Number 10 was his intended target. Mullen was there on the coverage. The Raiders with a four-man front with a counter play. Number 25 makes the play at the 29.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Ball on their own 29. The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Pressure. Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down, and he picks up the sack.
And he'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. From the 25.
This is a good time to run a draw. They're going to be rushing hard for a sack. You should be able to slip right by him and head into the secondary.
Only one man in the backfield. Pass play here on first down. Going deep. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball. At the end of the first quarter, we're scoreless. The Rams with a four-man front, looking upfield. Under pressure, number 58 is there for the tackle at the 23-yard line.
Go for the long pass. See if you can beat him deep.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack. They'll go with the quarter defense. Great fake. Closing in. And he's hit us across. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
I don't think you have a choice. Punt the ball.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. From the 39-yard line. Loses one tackler. Jackson doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to 45-yard line. Ball on their own 45. The Raiders line up in a 4-3. It's a blitz. Gets the pass off, knocked away. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3. A little misdirection. 24 pulls him down at the 36. Akers is the deep back. Pressure coming. Right, he's there on the stop. Veteran linebacker bursts through and gets the sack.
He's always had the uncanny ability to have success in the blitz, especially when the other team least expects it.
Following the sack, it's 2nd and long. Number 9 starts out in the shotgun. Blitz is coming. Mullen has it. Bad throw there, John.
He threw it okay, just to the wrong guy. He's got to hang in there a little bit longer so he can make a better read when he feels the pressure from the blitz. You might want to drop back a little deeper on this play. Step up in the pocket and let her fly.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 24. Dropping back the pass on first down. They'll take off with the run. Number 58 comes up to make the play at the 34.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. And he gets past that marker and picks up a first down.
For the counter play. Lloyd stops him at the 36-yard line. Jacobs runs it for about 3 on the counter play. Just over a minute still to go. The Rams come out on a nickel back. Long throw. He has the 20, the 10, breaks free, dives, touchdown.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it quick.
The point after is good.
give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
Number 2 is back and ready to put this one in the air. Nice distance. This one is taken by Jackson.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
A little over a minute left. Akers, the lone setback. Number 89, the man in motion. Throwing. The wide receiver has it. Number 24 is there for the tackle.
I like the quick decision by the quarterback. The defense didn't have time to react. Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Throws it. Incomplete. Woods was the intended receiver on that play. We're just about down to 1 minute. The backs are lined up in an I. With the carry, play action. With the throw, swings it out to the fullback. Number 44 records the stop.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure, steps up into the pocket.
And this defense does what it takes to bring down the quarterback. They've got the outside rush, the inside rush, and they have all the right moves. I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
We're at the 1 minute mark. The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Under pressure. Now they'll face a 3rd and long after the defense got 2 consecutive sacks.
Yeah, you can't get into 3rd and longs no matter who you play. If there's no open receiver, sometimes you just have to throw it away.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3. Handed off to the back. Number 99 is there for the tackle. That 3rd down run comes up short, so we should see a punt here. Number 6 will come in now to punt it away. Number 23 sets up, waiting for the punt. From the 21-yard line, loses the defender. Number 23 takes the punt to the 28-yard line. The Rams with a 4-man front, going to the air on first down. With the throw, almost intercepted. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
When you've got a receiver who wins a lot of jump ball situations, you've got to throw it deep to him. That time, the defender got the better jump.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. And go to the tailback. Number 95 comes up to make the play. At the 28, defense looking for the run, and the runner just about got back to the line of scrimmage.
There was no possibility of going up the middle and picking up anything.
Closing in, fires this one deep. Wide receiver, Ramsey, is there on the stop. At the 11-yard line, the Raiders call a timeout. They have 2 left.
Look for the open guy out there and get it to him quickly.
Carr will work out of the shotgun. Pressure coming. Oakland, stop it there. Less than 2 minutes to go in the half. He just kept dropping back and dropping back.
I'm not sure what he was thinking on that one. He must have been waiting on the routes to develop, and before his receivers could get open, he got leveled for a big loss.
Trying for the end zone before halftime. They get it in through the air. Number 2 comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Good distance. From the 1-yard line. Going into halftime, the score is 14-0. Raiders. Number 6, in to kick this one off. Sends it sailing. From the 1. Number 23 returns this one to the 22-yard line.
Remember to roll your quarterback out occasionally. Those big defensive linemen will get worn out chasing them around in the field.
They line up in the I formation. They give it to the halfback. Robinson stops him at the 26-yard line. Jacobs with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here. The Rams come out in a 4-3. Deep throw. Drops the interception. Floyd had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. He'll drop a few like that one.
The Rams with a 4-man front. Great fake. Brings it down looking to run. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 44. The defense lost containment, and the quarterback picked up the first down.
He has such good vision. Not only is a quarterback, but when he's running the ball like that right there, there's a heck of a job of cutting off his block and getting the ball down the field.
Steps up into the pocket, looking for something long. It's caught. Ramsey is there for the tackle at the 12-yard line. He's over the century mark in yardage with that last reception.
Critical situation here. You guys can't make mistakes here in the red zone. Run this play and pick up some solid yardage.
They got it into the end zone on their last red zone drive. A little misdirection. Long is there on the stop at the 9.
All right, smell the end zone and get the ball in there.
9 yards, they'll be in the end zone. Gets the pass off. Someone gets a hand up and it drops to the ground.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. And when he let that one go, the lineman got his hand up and he batted it down at the line.
Dropping back. Throws it. The pass is picked off. Still running. What a play by the veteran.
You know, this is one guy who has a pretty impressive list of big plays that he's made over the years.
Akers lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Number 9 with a man in motion. They're coming with the blitz. Number 90 gets to him in a hurry.
And he really overpowered the blocker that time. He's a big, strong man.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. Looks like they'll play bump and run on the outside. The Raiders with a 4-man front. Hand it off. The Raiders get the safety. Number 6 lines up for the free kick.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
The Rams line up in a 4-3. In this direction, he shakes the defender. Burgess is there for the tackle at the 37. Couldn't bring him down very easily that time.
Yeah, and when the back can get out there and run through defenders, it just makes this offense that much more difficult to slow down.
On the carry. Nice play. Pressure. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
The Rams with a 4-man front. Drops back, steps up into the pocket. There he goes, a lot of room to run. We're going to spot this one at the 34. He made the play with his feet rather than his arm there.
It's just so frustrating as a defense when a quarterback takes off and makes a play, because that's just one more thing you have to defend against.
Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. They'll bring the blitz. Right on target to the wide receiver. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead. Brings it down, looking to run. Room to run. Spotted at the 5. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up a first down. All right, you made it this far. Now pound the ball into the end zone.
Under pressure. He's going to run. Dives. Touchdown. Carr takes it in for the score.
He just outran the defense to the end zone. They saw him take off, but they just couldn't converge on him before he got in.
Number 2 comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. After the touchdown, the score is 23-0. Raiders. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is handled by Jackson. The Rams need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 21-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Akers, the lone setback, and off to the tailback. Number 44 is there on the stop at the 22.
Mixon runs with passes, keeps the defense honest.
So a gain of about 1. Completed 3/4 of play, and the score is 23-0. Raiders. The Rams have a long way to go to get back into this game as we start the 4th quarter. 3 minutes remaining in the game. The Raiders with a 4-man front. Gets rid of it. Complete from the wide receiver. Number 24 is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Gets the pass off, right on target to the wide receiver. Woods makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
The Raiders come out in a dime package with the pass. Wide receiver pass. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Rams.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
Number 82, the motion man. Tosses it out to the right. Great throw there. The 2-point conversion is good. Number 6 gets the team ready to try to recover this one. The onside kick is off from the 44. So they're able to make the recovery on that attempt. The Raiders with a 4-man front. Pass play here on 1st down. Closing in. Crosby picks up the sack.
This is what happens when you miss block. Guys go by, quarterback goes down, team loses yards.
He's really creating some havoc now. His 2nd sack of the game. Steps up. Going deep. And he can't handle it.
That was a pretty good throw, and the receiver was able to get to it. He just couldn't close the deal and bring it in for the catch.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Only one man in the backfield. Hopkins comes in motion. Throws it. Mullen is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 48. Number 89. Can't get past the marker, so it'll bring up 4th down. Tosses it out to the right. Number 44 takes him down at the 40. They'll go with a hurry-up offense. Going to the air on 1st down. Pressure coming, looking for something long. He has it. Number 24 is there for the tackle at the 7. He's trying to get them back to the line. Gets rid of it. Quick to the wide receiver. Number 42 dishes out punishment at the 3-yard line. They'll head right back to the line. The rush is on. Pressure. Number 9 gets dropped for a sack. And there's nothing the quarterback can do right now because he's been sacked 7 times. They want to hurry it up here. It's a blitz. Sends this pass out of play. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. And here's how they've done so far on 4th down. Press coverage on the outside. Difficult situation here, but not much else they can do but go for it. Through the end zone, touchdown. And it's not finished yet.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
Looking for the goal line. So they get the touchdown and now the 2. Let's see who comes up with this one. Kick. 39-yard line.
If they can control the clock here, they can win this game. Make sure you stay inbounds on this play. You don't want to stop the clock for them.
A little over a minute left. The Rams line up in a 4-3. Carr with a man in motion on the carry. And he stopped at the 31. He records his 3rd tackle of the game.
Keep it on the ground here. No need for a turnover at this point.
1 minute to go in this game. The Rams come out in a 4-3. Flower running room, and there he goes. He tried to scramble but couldn't find any running room.
That's one of those plays where it might have been better just to throw the ball away.
On 3rd down, they have to get it to the 30 for a first.
Set. Green. 58. Hey.
On the ground. Lloyd is there on the stop. He finds his way just past the 1st down marker.
Now's not a good time to rub it in. Just down it.
Set. Hey.
They'll bring the blitz. Under pressure. Carr gets brought down for the sack. Another one. That makes 4 times they've brought him down.
You don't want to take any chances in this situation. Just take a knee and let the clock run out.
Ball on the 37-yard line. Hand it off to the back. Going to spot this one at the 28-yard line. He wraps up the ball carrier, and his tackle total is now 4. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down. Hand off to the tailback. Number 24 comes up to make the play at the 19-yard line. 4th down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
Yeah, and that's what they want to do. Control the ball and the clock while getting into position to add at least 3 points.
In this direction. And he's tackled at the 17. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. The Raiders line up in the quarter defense. Closing in. Crosby speed. Did a great job breaking through, getting there for the center.
Yeah, it's a great play because he had to slip the blocker, then use his speed to get back there. And he just made it look simple.
And it looks like they're going to go with a no-huddle. With the pass. Incomplete pass. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Oakland 23, St. Louis 16. For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.